Cam Sutton is wanted by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and this is an incredibly serious subject. I'm not gonna put like my intro in here. I don't think it's appropriate to have a fun, goofy intro on a subject like this. With that being said, he's wanted for aggravated battery, domestic violence, and that is near Tampa in Florida. And this is, of course, horrible. Cam Sutton, of course, on the field, not have a great year last season, but no matter the case, that's excusable. This is not excusable, and yeah, there's serious. I mean, if this is completely true, and you know what I mean, I don't want to, of course, say anything is fact because honestly, I don't know what is fact. The only thing I can say that is fact is that he have a warrant out for his arrest. With that being said, I can't imagine him being in the Lions much longer if this is true. I mean, there's definitely no excuse for this, and I don't think that the Lions will be allowing this to be in their locker room. I mean, a couple years ago, yes, they were very interested in him. Things change, context change, and this is not exactly what you want to see. Looking at some of the things I have seen, this is from Justin Rogers. Justin Rogers apparently called, no, not Justin Rogers, sorry, Kyle McKinney. He called, I believe. Yes, he called the police department and said that he was suspected of battery at 4:52 on March 7th. Okay, yep, that's 2 weeks ago. He fled the scene by the time the police arrived and has not shown up to his home. Not had any contact with the police since, so that's terrible. 2 weeks is far enough time. He's drawing out a terrible thing, and that's exactly why I say you can't exactly, right now there's not much pointing to him being innocent. With that being said, this is not great, and sorry, I've never really reported on something like this, so you know what I mean, this is kind of different for me. But with that being said, looking at some other stuff, yeah, Hillsborough County was contacted at 4:30 on March 7th regarding the incident. The victims are being withheld, of course, for their safety. They've made multiple attempts to contact him, were unable to, and that's why they released this headshot today. Because 2 weeks is plenty of amount of time. Cam Sutton could have owned up to it and shown up to turn himself in. He did not, and now we're at the situation we're at. This is, of course, horrible, and I really hope that everyone involved, including Cam, can come out of this okay. I know Cam Sutton, this is a horrible action, but a lot of football players, some reason, do these things. I wonder it might be it's stemming kind of from the sport. Maybe it's from some head injuries, or maybe it's from, having a hard time controlling their anger, having football as a place to release it during the off season, not having that release, and unfortunately, they don't control their anger correctly. I'm not saying it's an excuse at all. There is no excuse for this. This is absolutely no circumstance, no status, no title, whatever you have. There's no reason and no right to do this to anyone, including your family. But with that being said, looking at things involving this without looking at the exact case, looking at the NFL part, Cam Sutton was looking to be our cornerback too. If released, we're probably going to have a different, instead of best player available in first round, we might be addressing cornerback first round. I know Brad Holmes loves to just go best player available, and he might just stick with that by his guns. But with that being said, there's definitely a possibility of that. But of course, I want to make this very clear. This is not the important thing of this. I'm just, we're thinking about all the sides of this. Now, there's a Lions side of this, of one, could they release him, and also where do you go from now, not having this guy that you were expecting to have. They did add plenty of depth, of course, to this position, but at the same time, I wonder, they've had to have known about this, you know what I mean? Because with 2 weeks of difference, there's no way that the Lions didn't know about this, at least personally. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and I don't. But with that being said, Cameron Sutton's whereabouts are unknown to the police, and that's the important thing right now, is that he needs to turn himself in. He needs to come clean, and if he is innocent, then, you know what I mean, we are looking at this very differently. But if he is guilty, we're looking at this very differently as well. So with that being said, guys, let me know down below, what do you think is going to happen from this? Of course, prayers to everyone involved. We're not looking for, I'm far from trying to get clicks from doing this. I'm just reporting on a story that's going on with the Lions, because that's by my content. But with that being said, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. I don't know how you did, because I didn't like recording it. No, but I just don't like talking about these type of subjects, and soon we'll be talking about many other different things that are a lot more positive about sports instead of the negative of sports. But anyways, guys, if you like my content, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But with that being said, guys, stay safe, have a great day, and peace.